Welcome to 2 Minute Review, a Manticore Media podcast. I'm Michael Navarro, and today's movie is Dark Phoenix, the final 20th Century Fox film in the main X-Men series. Fox's second attempt at one of the most famous comic book storylines, the Dark Phoenix saga, stars Sophie Turner, aka Arya Stark from Game of Thrones, Jennifer Lawrence, Michael Fassbender, James McAvoy, Jessica Chastain, and a large supporting cast. Turner returns as Jean Grey, the telekinetic mutant she first portrayed in X-Men Apocalypse and originally played by Famke Janssen in the first 3 X-Men movies. While the X-Men are rescuing astronauts stranded on a damaged space shuttle, Jean is trapped on the craft and engulfed by a solar flare-like energy. Miraculously, she survives but returns to Earth changed with newly heightened powers and is unable to control her impulses to the point that she becomes a threat to her own friends. While once again Fox is unable to live up to the standards set by the original comic and 90s X-Men cartoon adaptation, it is nowhere near as bad as critics and fanboys are claiming. The major flaw of the movie is that we haven't spent enough time with Turner's version of Jean to have enough emotional investment in the character to care about her heel turn. Fox seems to overly rely on the audience's nostalgic connection to the source material for that, as well as the off-screen development of her relationship with Cyclops. And if it was their intention, it is not reasonable to expect us to connect the characters to their depictions in the earlier films, since their age progression does not match the passage of time in the movie world. It's one thing to suspend our disbelief that in 8 X-Men years, Turner will be the same age Jensen was in the original film, but it's too much even in a world with blue ape men to believe Fassbender becomes Ian McKellen in the same time span. Despite all this, it was a decent end to the franchise with great action sequences and should eventually be viewed by anyone who has invested the last 20 years following the series. It gets an even C. Thanks for tuning in, and be sure to check out our other episodes of 2 Minute Review and the Manticore Media podcasts in video form on YouTube or in audio form on any of your favorite podcast apps including Apple, Google, Stitcher, and Spotify.